Well, here we go. Norm's coming out of the garage. We're gonna go out my driveway, down the 2-track to Manistee River Road, and then we're gonna go up to 612. We're gonna pick up a buddy over on Goose Creek Crossing, and then we're gonna head to get something to eat. So if I don't talk through this whole thing, you'll know why, because I'm driving, but I'll do my best that I can do, and we'll see what happens. Lights on? Lights on. All set? No, you couldn't possibly look as silly as you feel. Now we do have to stop here because, believe it or not, this is a busy 2-track. So, here we go. Might be a lot of wind in this today because it's really windy out. I mean, it's blowing hard, but it'll keep the dust down for us pretty good, especially with 3 of us riding. This is 25 miles per hour, which isn't real fast on a 4-wheeler, but it's enough to be careful on the roads and everything, the shoulder of the road and traffic and everything. 25 is a good choice, I think, by studying the ordinance of that. These ordinances that have been passed through the counties have done an opening of the roads and everything, has done a great deal for the ATV business and the sport of ATVing by letting us get on the roads and connecting all the inner loops to the paths and everything, and trying to get over to the ORV routes and ORV trails and 50-inch and under trails. It's actually a wonderful, wonderful thing. I can now leave my house like I am now, ride down the street, get back in the woods, get on a trail and go ride. Before I had to put it on a trailer, I had to put 6 of them on a trailer and trailer them 6 miles to the trailhead, come right behind my house within 100 yards of my house where the trail goes. So this is a blessing for everybody, I think. Everybody needs to use it, not abuse it. They need to ride safe and ride smart. As you can see, we're not even on Manistee River Road yet. We're still coming up to it because I live on a 2-track that's kind of far back in the woods. And that wind's going to tear this microphone right up, so you're probably not going to be able to hear me very well. I'm just going to record a little ways down Manistee River Road, then when I get close to 612, then of course I'll turn it back on because I need to steer and I need both hands, so it's not safe to really drive this way. Oh, we're going to look down the road this way, and we're going to look down the road this way. And we're going to look behind us and see where Norm is. There's Norman. Everything okay?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Oh, gotta put my goggles down. Too windy to be without my goggles. We are now on Manistee River Road, and we are heading north from 72. We're about 2 miles north of 72, and I think it's about 6 miles or 5 miles up to 612. I'm going to try to average 25 miles an hour. See how we can do that. It's kind of hard sometimes, but take your time and you're cautious enough, you're paying attention. You got mirrors on your four-wheeler. I've got mirrors on both sides of my handlebars, and I got a flag on it so people can see me, and I got my headlights on, which is by law I have to have that. If you're doing 25 miles an hour, it's a pretty decent safe speed. If I was to have to go out into the ditch, I wouldn't roll over. I'd be able to handle it. It's a very controllable speed. Parents of younger children need to really stress this factor. Anybody under the age of 16 needs to be able to have control of their ATV at all times, or ORV, motorcycles or whatever. 25 miles an hour is a very good speed. Children under the age of 16 are not allowed to drive on the county roads. They have to be under direct supervision of parent or guardian who is responsible. They also have to have the ORV safety instructor's license. They have to take a class on that. It's an 8-hour class. You can call the DNR, or you can go to the DNR site and pick that up at any time, because they'll tell you where the classes are. Myself being one of the directors of Happy Trails ATV Club, I am an instructor. Norman's an instructor, and so is Todd. So we have 3 instructors within our club alone. So if people need to have instruction, they can contact us through our website. I know this looks really boring for some people who are not into ATV, but it's a gorgeous day to ride. Better than sitting in a house, all the fresh air. It's overcast, but it doesn't matter. It could start raining right now and I'd still be happy. On for some of the turns, because I want to show you what it's like going into a curve. Some of the bumps, of course. This road on the right that's coming up, Snake Trail, is actually a legal county road to drive on. It's open and it goes all the way back to Howes Lake Road, and you can pick up the 50-inch trail there. This is one of the curves that were in consideration by the road commission to be kind of unstable in that. But here again, I'm at a safe speed, and it's very, very efficient to what I'm doing. There are some curves that are narrower. You just have to look behind you, make sure no traffic's coming, and then you can edge out on the road a little bit, if need be, only if need be. Now you're going to run into mailboxes up here. You're going to run into people's driveway. You're going to have the road dipping off. But there again, going 25 miles an hour, you should have complete control. Anybody should, any age. We're talking 50 inches and under for 25 miles an hour. Our goal as a club is to help the people. Now there goes a courteous person. He passed way on the left for us without getting close to us. I have a lot of people wave at me that I don't see that come up behind me and are waving at me. This gentleman did with this.